Woo! How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all been having a beautiful day. Welcome back to Josh Chat, and I'm glad y'all are here to watch me once again. Sorry if I haven't got a chance to look at your comments yet. I've been pretty busy here lately, getting ready to become resource parents and whatnot. Woo! So today, I'm going to talk about the way I raised my kid. Two issues, I won't say issues, but two things that contradict the world. If you're wondering why I'm in a giraffe onesie, it's one aspect that I teach my kid, actually. You know, just have fun. It's okay to be silly. Do weird stuff, like wear a onesie. By the way, this giraffe is named Gretchen. Say hey to Gretchen. Gretchen, say hey. But yeah, so yeah, I teach her to be silly, be herself. It's okay to be a little weird, because being a little weird is actually kind of fun. I'm a pretty oddball guy. Another subject is a little harder though to teach to her, the difference between saying fat and skinny and healthy and unhealthy. I don't believe in fat and skinny. I think that's a cultural thing that has been commercialized. Like you see all these models like that are super skinny, and that's the way you have to look. And I don't think that's necessarily true, because I've seen super skinny models and they don't look healthy. And I've seen, I won't call them overweight women, but I've seen plus size women who are healthy, that's just their body type. And let's be real, everybody has their own interest in the way they look at people. So I do try to encourage her to always be looking at it as a healthy and unhealthy aspect, more so than the fat skinny, because when you call people fat and skinny, that can bring them down to a low place, and that's where I feel like eating disorders come from. Anorexia is because people talk down on people like, oh, you're not skinny enough, or you're too big, when really it's just, are you healthy or are you unhealthy? And it's okay to be whatever you want to be. So yeah, so I encourage you guys to teach your kids that, you know, the difference between healthy and unhealthy instead of fat and skinny. Also, another thing that I guess this subject's a little more touchy to me, with me being an African American living in America. I don't consider myself an African American. I'm an American, by the way. The title African is something I feel like that divides us a little bit. Yes, my cultural background is from Africa, but I live in America. I was born and raised here. I'm an American. I think instead of considering ourselves our color, we should consider ourselves as Americans. I teach her that. Like, all people are the same. We all came here for a reason. I didn't come here, we were born here, but still, even people coming over, you know, they just want a better life most of the time. Yeah, there are some criminals that come too, but most of the people that come to America just want a better life, or they're trying to escape the bad life that they had. So I try to teach her that all people are the same. Judge them by their character, not by the color of their skin. As a parent, that's hard to do in this world because you see so much of it, especially on the news, but I do encourage her. One example that I think why racism is taught though, example, we have this black kid that comes in our work all the time. He's probably, at the time, he was probably like 8 or 9. And he walks up to me, he was like, he saw my wedding ring, and he was like, so who are you married to? And I was like, Kim up front. And he was like, oh, you can't be married to her. She's white. She has to be married to a white man. So I bet y'all are wondering like, whoa, what did you say to this kid? So I looked him in the eye and I was like, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, but according to the state of Mississippi, in my marriage license, that is my wife. And he looked at me, he was like, oh, okay. And so, proves that racism is taught on both sides, but at the end of the day, you have a choice. When you get older, there's the internet now. You can look this stuff up. Like, you can meet other people to find out the truth. So at the end of the day, it is still a choice as you get older. But I encourage parents, you know, teach your kids. You know, don't lie to them. I can generally say I haven't lied to CharlieSkyy. If she's asked me a question about something in life, I've told her the truth. No matter if I think I'm ready for the situation, because at the end of the day, she's asking the question, she's ready to hear an answer. Sometimes you might have to baby up the answer a little bit, but still be ready to answer those questions, even if you feel like she's too young to ask those questions. But I feel like she's asking the questions, then give her an answer. And you can use your own discretion on how detailed and vague the answer is. It's okay. I feel like it's okay for your kids to ask questions. And I do see a lot of times where kids are asking questions in our store and their parents are like, no, you don't need to know about that. And kid just wanted to know what color flower that was, or something silly that they could have just easily answered. Charlie's even dealt with some racism in her life, even at such a young age, and I'm proud in the way that she's handled all of it. And one story is, even with her best friend, granted, I know our best friends are teaching their little girl racism. I think that's silly. She probably just picked this up from some other place. But one night, Charlie went to go give Kinley a kiss on the cheek. And Kinley was like, no black kisses. And Charlie handled it like a champ. She was like, Kinley, that's not okay. Like, if I wasn't your friend, you could have really hurt somebody's feelings just then. And Kinley was like, you're right, I'm sorry. And I feel like she handled that in a very mature way at her age. Because most of the times you see people get very mad and very ferocious, even at such a young age. So yeah, I know this talk could have probably been a little boring, but you got to hear some interesting stories. You got to see me in a giraffe suit. So yeah, 3 things. Tell your kids the truth. Hope you jump on the bandwagon of teaching healthy versus unhealthy instead of fat and skinny. And don't teach your kids to be racist. And I'm saying that to everybody. I don't care if you consider yourself white, black, green, blue. It's not cool at all. So yeah, we're all Americans. If you live here, you pay taxes, you work hard, you contribute to society, you are an American, my friend, and I welcome you. And if you already been here, hello my neighbor, and I love you. And yeah, peace.